One of the most important skills in special effects is to fit a foreground object over a background. For example, to fly a spaceship in front of the background of stars. To have two people on a bridge fight in front of a painting. They do it with blue screens. Against blue, they can put in any background they choose. To see how it's done, let's tear this shot apart. The background is the explosion. The ship is shot against a blue screen. It'll become clear why later, but essentially they need an accurate outline of the ship against black. The blue is made black by reprinting through filters. The garbage, that's the man, the lamp and so on, is removed easily. The film is reprojected and cards mask the garbage out. The important point of the blue screen is that through it they can preserve the detailed outline of the ship, whilst by other tricks make the ship itself a completely clear area. The cards get rid of the rubbish. So starting from the blue screen frame, a black mask is made which has in it a clear hole that exactly matches the outline of the ship. This is called the foreground matte. The magic in the process is that as the ship moves against blue, it can be used to make a travelling mask that always exactly fits it. One more piece of film is needed before the ship can at last be put into the explosion. That's the second film up, a solid black ship on a clear frame. It's called the background matte. This is an optical printer on which the shot is put together. It shines a light through two separate pieces of film so their images are combined, and that new image is rephotographed. For this shot, the background and foreground mattes are loaded into the projectors to check the film elements will line up. A few thousandths of an inch aligns the projectors for this particular shot. Then the background matte comes out so that the blue screenshot of the ship and the foreground matte are in together. The reason at last for the mattes becomes clear. When the printer is running, the foreground mask is holding back the light from everything but the ship itself. All that's being rephotographed is the ship alone. The red knob shows the film moving as it records the ship flying by. The film just exposed is not developed after this pass. While the background matte and explosion are laced up, it's rewound to its start mark for a second pass. Now it's the explosion being rephotographed. The black hole prevents any more light falling in the latent image of the ship and so spoiling it. The result in slow motion. Misalignment would show as black lines around the edge of the ship.